Hey everybody, we're going to take a look at the Fisherman's questline, which essentially is just Showdown at the Tar Lake. There's a couple steps to it in order to make it all work out, but it's all explained to you by the Fisherman, so you should be fine. So when you get to, I guess it's 4.5 stars or so, the Fisherman will send you a message on the SSS. Been talking about fighting this Lord of the Tar Lake for a long time, but now he knows how to summon the Lord because that giant BT is just not showing up. So he says we can bait the BT with something. So let's go in and find out what that is.
Waiting for. Did you see my post on the SSS? I think I finally found a surefire way to lure out the Lord of the Tar Lake. The end of my long crusade is in sight. Won't be able to step away till it's done. So if you come knocking, I might not be in a position to answer. Apologies if so. The reckoning is fast approaching, but I'm afraid I still don't have what it takes to kill the Lord myself. For that, I'll need to enlist your help. So, please, pick up the sub-order I've filed on my delivery terminal.
Thank you. Now displaying your current order grade.
So as you can see, we happen to pick up some lost cargo for him somewhere along the line. So we figured we'd just drop that off. So to defeat the Lord of the Tar Lake is the suborder 117. It's telling us to go into the desert, recover the BT crystal from the special large BT, and then go to the Tar Lake, use it to summon the Lord of the Tar Lake.
Hey Sam, it's the Fisherman. I appreciate you taking on this order of mine. Without further ado, I'll lay it all out for you in detail. The Lord of the Tar Lake seems to have a habit of preying on a particular type of large BT. So, to bait the proverbial hook, we'll need to serve the bastard up its favorite food. The BT I posted about on the SSS is located here. You should find it inside the weapons factory. Now, the first order of business will be to defeat this bugger by shoving an EX capture grenade right down its gullet. Do that, and you'll be able to harvest the BT crystal from its corpse. As for Phase 2, you'll want to head to this point on the Tar Lake. Then, use the BT crystal to summon your old mate from the weapons factory to use as bait. If our plan works, the Lord will come running to grab its next meal. Then it's up to you to kill it, once and for all. This is one hell of a powerful foe, but I have faith you've got what it takes. Well, that's that. So settle on a route and get your kit in order before heading out.
So it is nice that it's tied up in a nice little bow there for you. So here we are at the location where we are supposed to initiate the first catcher, which is one of those kind of half squid, half whale, pretty common catcher BTs from both games. And just go ahead and find a BT, walk right up to it, let them drag you. Doesn't take long to make this happen. It also does not take long to take the BT out.
There we have it. I believe that's the catcher we're looking for. Once you've sufficiently weakened it, go ahead and throw an EX capture.
Yeah, if you haven't done the, kind of tutorial mission, once you get the EX capture grenade, this is a good time to to use it. It's the same type of BT. I think it is, unless the octopod, the one that I've always been using, is the one from the tutorial. This is a little smaller than that. It doesn't have a lot of health, and that's okay. It's just going to be a patsy. It's going to be in the way as bait. You shouldn't struggle too much. Of course, I got smacked there. As soon as you see red and it does anything like that with its mouth open towards you, you can throw the grenade in. So the health bar is pretty low. You do not want to you don't want to kill the thing outright. I would suggest, to be honest, I should have mentioned this before, I would suggest doing a quick save, you know, right before you get into the fight. And I did do this, I just didn't show it. Just have Sam take a seat on the ground. It'll do a quick save. You can always reload the save if things don't work out for you. And there we go. We threw it in when the health bar was real nice and low. And now we are going to be able to capture it and add it to our deck. And when we get to the Tar Lake, we can use it to summon the biggin, the big Lord of the Tar Lake. And the fight, this doesn't spoil anything, honestly. The fight is exactly like the final large BT you have to fight on your way towards the end of the first Death Stranding, when you got close to, I think it was Capital Knot City. It just takes forever. So we do have it now. We're gonna go over to the Tar Lake and the Fisherman. All right, so we made our way over. There's a little area that kind of juts out, and that seems to be the best place to go. No, it does not, apparently. The place where it juts out is where we are right now. I don't think, unless I'm not right, I don't think this initiates the kind of time fall and you know, the change of scenery and the tar rising up. It's all the way out there. This is probably another one that it wouldn't hurt to have a coffin board for getting to where you need to get to. A lot easier when the buildings start popping up and doing that all BT thing that they always do. It is definitely, it's far away, so having a coffin board would be ideal here. Luckily, there's a coffin board for us. I don't remember if I left it there for myself or if the community, always great. There's always exactly what you need for these story kind of situations. You know, if you have to rescue the adventurer, the next video we're going to be looking at, and he's up a mountain, there's always someone else posted a ladder, and it's there for you to use, you know? If you need, you know, whatever, to deal with someone's quest line, it's usually there for you. Here we have a coffin board. It looks like it is not in the best condition. We're going to use it to get where we need to get, which is just at the tip of your screen there, in the middle. And we're approaching the destination, and I think I'm going to get on one of the buildings and summon the BT that we need to. It's nice for the buildings to move out of our way. Thanks. So this seems to be a good spot. So Delphus is the one that you need to summon, not Octopod, who is my favorite beast to summon, just because he was the biggest one that I had at the time. After all of this capture, I did eventually get Gigas, which is the kind of the humanoid one, and I just 2 days ago got the crab. Never could get those flying ones though. We'll take a look at those in the adventure questline. Little manta ray ones. So here he is. Here's the Lord of the Tar Lake, and he is quite massive, and you might remember him from the first game. So, you know, of course, it is best to bring all the firepower you can, and watch out for that pretty obnoxious laser. So, of course, this is all sped up in double time here, but it's going to be pretty much the rest of the video here. It's just the fight. It does take a while, and you can certainly skip ahead towards the end if you really need to. But you know, it did keep kind of going underground, appearing in other places, but at least the lock-on seems to remain. So just make sure you're not firing when it's under the tar, because I don't think you're going to be that effective if you do that. You're going to definitely need to rely on the other weapons that other players are throwing you. And yeah, some surfaces don't seem to be climbable, unfortunately. But stay on your toes and keep an eye as much as you can on him, because he can take a nice chunk of Sam's health with his attacks. It's pretty much that laser attack. I don't remember if I was ever eaten by this guy. Certainly not in the video you're seeing here. It's all been edited. But yeah, it's definitely possible things could happen here. So just be mindful of where he is and try to stay on as high ground as you can. And take every opportunity you can to shoot in the mouth, on the bottom of his belly. Anytime you see any discoloration, any redness, aim for that. And I think we're about halfway on his health, so not too horrible. Maybe a third of his health is gone, something like that. So yeah, keep at it, and make sure you pick up any reinforcements that you're thrown at, and eventually you'll take him out. We'll just let this play out a little bit. No sense in me gabbing while it's slowly taking effect. Here's what I mean about staying vigilant. Just for turning my back for a second, and I was thrown off, and watch how close I get to almost being swallowed up here. That's how close this darn thing got to me. And throwing out little guys at me, that's just rude. So I was definitely high stepping in here. I was a little worried that it was going to happen 2 or 3 times in a row. I was trying to get to higher ground before I got swallowed up, and it's all good. But definitely keep on your toes and keep moving up.
Lucky us. Now's our chance, Sam.
And it took me a while to figure out what the heck was going on here, but apparently the Tiger Twins, the other BTs from the first game, BT catchers, you'd have to fight randomly sometimes. The 2 lion-shaped ones are helping us out somehow, though I don't really see them helping us. But here you go. And I would imagine you probably could use, if you had a good enough summon, you could use like Gigas or the crab, and they would probably help take some of the damage off your plate as far as taking this guy slowly down. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe if you use your own little summon, maybe those lion BTs don't show up. I forget what they're called. I catch one at some point. And thank goodness that wasn't aimed at us, because that would hurt. We're getting pretty close. Again, here I am wishing I had an EX grenade. I always kept them on me. Except for like these fights. When I would do these fights, I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna make one, but I should. Yeah, the more you have these, the better off you're gonna be. Can you imagine this assisting you in like the Terminal Fort Knot fight that we just looked at, or the adventurer fight that we have to deal with? But anyway, we finally took out the Lord of the Tar Lake, and we got Showdown at the Tar Lake. And our little humpback whale BT is now kaput. Go and collect your large amount of crystals, report back to the Fisherman, and you'll get him at 5 stars, and you can move on. Pretty simple quest as far as some of these quest lines go. We just looked at Ghost Hunter, and that was a little involved. And the next one, the Adventurer, is really involved. And then the final one, the Mr. Impossible, is just a lot of fun, challenging deliveries. And then one super challenging, super fun 50-minute stop at every single brigand camp and pick up a very delicate package and bring it all over to Mr. Impossible in under 50 minutes or 40 minutes or something like that. So we're going to take a look at that. But there you go. And again, we have the coffin board, because if you don't have the coffin board, you got to walk all the way back. Look at that. That stinks. Who wants to do that? Oh, and also, of course, we get some more low roar. That's the great thing about all of these little quest lines. And, even this one, you get like an extra low roar song added to your music. And it was such a nice little surprise with these little quest lines that you can kind of stumble upon when you get close to getting to 5 stars with some of these guys. Then it's nice when you're traveling back after completing that final thing, and you get a little excuse me, you get a little low roar to enjoy. So there you go. All right, so we're gonna turn that in. We're gonna get him to 5 stars. We're gonna get a little bit of more dialogue from him. Looks like this goes on for another 2 minutes. So go ahead and enjoy that. And we'll see you for the next one, The Adventurer, where we have to rescue the same dude about 6 times. I don't have all 6 rescues in there. And then have a little bit of a BT fight as well. So we'll see you on that one. Hope this helped. Take care.
Sam, you've saved countless lives through your efforts. Mine included. Take this as a token of my thanks. I insist. Got enough materials on hand? I'll raise your allocation again, no worries.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Lord Song won't be haunting me anymore. Felt like it was drowning out the voices of my mates. But now, I can hear them clearly. Saying that they'll be able to rest easy now. You gave them peace, Sam. I can never thank you enough. Keep at it. I'm rooting for you.
Order completed. Well done.